these little refills that can be used on their own as lip shines, but also be used to refill these. And I do want to show you, and again I started doing this with another one earlier on, the effect. Just look at that. Beautiful, beautiful color. So you take your little spatula and you put just a tiny, tiny little bit in here. And then you add a tiny little bit of water. You see, just a drop. And mix it. And then, what happens is you get these gorgeous, and this is not by any means the right tool to apply this with, but you can kind of see it here on my finger or there. Super, super rich, sparkling eyeshadows. So don't get the ones from you know, the high gloss one from the store, but create your own. And oh yeah, so yeah, you can add the refill in your empty container. Our other eyeshadows come in these little containers, as well as in little harmony stackers, which are these guys here, which I've yet to make, which means that I cannot show them to you right now. And the eyeshadows consist of arrowroot powder, titanium oxide, iron oxides, micas, and jojoba oil. And besides being gorgeous and long-lasting color to the eyes, the shadows are toxin extracting and gently sun protecting. And I will just show you. And what I do is I just take the lid and use that to disperse the powder. And look at that. Ta-da! Beauty. Our next product are bronzers and blushes. And our bronzers and blushes are made of kaolin clay, arrowroot powder, micronosphere M, titanium dioxide, jojoba oil, silk powder, micas, and iron oxides. Like all of our makeup powders, the bronzers and blushes have cleansing and sun protective qualities and are super soft and blend fantastically with other facial products. The powders come in beautiful rich colors, and each color has a darker and a lighter version. And generally the darker version is very concentrated and to be used by people who know what they're doing, like makeup artists. It's a blush. And the lighter version, which is marked by a number with the letter A, is much more forgiving and very easy to be used by people like myself who just want some quick definition on their skin. And the colors can be used as a combo with the darker color to go on the high on the cheekbone and the lighter color on the lower cheekbone. And again, these techniques are for people who know what they're doing. And the product comes in these little containers with a sifter for easy use, which I forgot to put on to show you. And generally, I just use the lid, brush, lid brush, and yeah, maybe you can see it. This one is obviously the lighter one, and very forgiving for people who, you know, just want a quick fix. Our powdered foundation, let me find them. are made up of cerussite mica, arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, silk powder, micas, and iron oxides, and they come in a variety of tones and are all made to be used either on their own or for a complete coverage in combination with our tinted creams. Our foundations are applied easily with a damp makeup sponge to give a matte yet rich finish. They come in these containers, again with a sifter jar, which I haven't put on here, for easy use. And our tinted creams, oh, wait just a second, let me close them again. Yes, now our tinted creams, the reason that I use a very dark and a very light one is just so you can see them better. And the next one, once I clean up my mess here a little bit to make space, foundation powders are the tinted creams. And again, I just put the darkest and the lightest. Our tinted creams are one of the products that I am most proud of and use with great pleasure. It is a complex mixture of about 20 ingredients that combine all of the moisturizing, protecting, healing, soothing, softening, and disinfecting quality of our skin cream with the beautiful colors and benefits from our foundation powders. And the ingredients in our tinted creams are almond oil, olive oil, aloe vera gel, colloidal silver water, cocoa butter, shea butter, beeswax, arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, cerussite mica, micas, iron oxides, grapefruit seed extract, and tangerine, orange, and lemon essential oils. On their own, the tinted creams give a medium coverage, look at my face, from blemishes and uneven pigmentation on the skin, giving a supernatural glow. And I personally prefer an everyday medium coverage that looks more natural. But of course, you can easily achieve a complete coverage by using our concealer on noticeable blemishes before you use the tinted creams, and then seal the cream with our powdered foundation. And for this, you can use a moist makeup sponge to blend the powder with the tinted creams, and this effect is ideal for performances and photo shoots and such. Finding the right color tinted cream is very personal and can be challenging. Oftentimes the best option is to blend two colors to get the right tone. And the creams come in these containers with little spatulas so that the product does not get contaminated. Having said that, I personally just use my fingers to apply and to blend. But if you know what you're doing, then a makeup sponge with a dabbing motion would be the way to go. And unlike some of our other products, the tinted creams are not super long lasting, and I would give them a couple of months at the most. And make sure to close the lid after you're done with them. So use it often. And one last note, if you plan on using the tinted cream, be very stingy with applying skin cream on your face beforehand, and completely avoid the eye area not to accumulate too much oil, as the tinted cream will provide most of the needed skincare. Now let me just show this to you tiny little bit, just to show you how this looks. Ta-da! Yeah. Before you put any powders on it, by the way, just give it, a few minutes, and that will give the cream time to settle, and make a fantastic foundation for anything that you would like to put on top. I would also just like to mention our upcoming line of lipsticks. We are planning to develop two separate lines, one with a frosted finish and the other one with a more shine. I will not have them ready for this fundraiser at this point. The molds are too costly to acquire, but I do have one of the formulas ready and have a lip